Hello, this is Patrick with New Jersey's Outdoor Adventures YouTube channel. Today hanging out with Noah. We're in Jersey City at Liberty State Park. Noah's with Noah's Mark Builds, and he built this awesome Sprinter camper van conversion that he's going to give us a full tour of today. So join us. Noah's Mark Builds. This is my Sprinter on a 144 chassis, a 4x4 2500. I love the 144 because it makes it easy to get in and out of parking spots in the city. I'm a surfer and I love adventure travel, so to be able to stand up inside the truck is a must. Change out of my wetsuit, all of that. And here's some of the things that we put on the outside. We got a luminous running board just to get in easy and out of because these vans are super high off the ground. Put an luminous full platform roof rack up there with a Fiamma awning, so when you're hanging out on shady day or sunny days you can roll it out for some shade. So now let's talk about some of the interior design of this build. I'm a woodworker, I love wood, so I wanted wood throughout this build. This is cedar that's been milled down to a 1/4 inch thick for lightweight purposes, and everything else is edged with hard maple, as you can see around the corners, and all of my design goes with woodworking aesthetic. I mean, you can see everywhere is covered, every inch is covered in wood in this van. Down here you have a cubby for shoes, easy access to your gray water, 5-gallon gray water tank right here. Also easy access to all your plumbing. If you want to drain your water tank, you can drain it right here, hook up a hose, run it anywhere you want, clean your filter. Also, I really like the way this layout is with the sink on this side because it allows you to actually use this as a shower. So I just tip that up like that, turn the water on, and I'm out here showering, no problem. This van is fully insulated throughout using 1-inch polyiso underneath the factory floor, and it also has Havelock wool throughout the walls and ceiling. Also underneath the flooring, it's sound deadening throughout. These fans get really rattly, and so we wanted to cut down on the sound, so the whole floor is covered in sound deadening from Neuco, and also the walls, panels, and everywhere there's a big metal panel is covered with the Neuco. Got some blue lights here for nighttime when you're hanging out camping, so you don't trip over the step or anything. Have swivel seats here. This makes it really nice. Let's open up the cockpit. There you go. So that makes it really nice. You can open up this whole area. Also have induction cooktop here. You have your refrigerator. This is 12-volt isotherm. Very nice. I like this design. Some people like the drawers. I just like having it nice and open and organized. And we have plenty of storage here. This is for kitchenware and stuff like that. This is also access to your gray water from this side too as well. I really like having the access on the back so it's easier to pull out when it's full of water. Solid countertops, butcher block countertops, and everything is finished with this beautiful finish called, it's Rubio Monocoat. It's all natural finish, no off-gassing. It's beautiful stuff. It actually has a really nice smell to it too. And you have your light switches here to control cabin lights. Also back here so you can reach from the bed. This is a whole control panel, and I'll explain a little bit about it to you. This is a 3,000 watt inverter, and this is a monitor for the battery system. Victron components, and we have a remote for the fan. I have, this is a Max Air fan that works really well, really pulls a lot of air. We have CR Lawrence windows, and these open like this. They're T-vent windows, and with these windows open, you get, and this fan on, it really gets the air circulating quite nicely. Also, I have all control switches for everything like your water pumps, your fan, your toilet. These are your breakers for your outlets if you want your outlets on. Oh, see, that green light just turned on. So you have outlets pretty much everywhere you need them. One here for working in the kitchen. You get two in the back, and there's also one in the garage. All right, so when you need to go to the bathroom in case of an emergency on the road, I opted to put the toilet right behind the driver's seat so you don't have to fumble around and go too far. This is a composting toilet, a Nature's Head composting toilet, which I love. What it has is a separate pee jug here that diverts the urine, because what we all know makes the stinky smell is when you mix urine with your duty, and we don't want to do that. So what you have here, if you just lift this open, this is your main container. What you do is you put a coconut coir or a peat moss mixture and an enzyme in there which helps break it down, and you can leave this in there for about 6 weeks on full use until you have to empty it. So it's really good for long road trips without having to fumble around with chemicals and this and that. It's also a lot better for the environment. All right, so the kitchen galley here, I opted to have a nice big counter space, and we really like this induction cooktop. I set it flush into the countertop just for a nice look. Also like to form everything to the contours of the van here. Just gives it a nice really look. I opted to have these a little bit lower to have full ventilation on these T-vent windows here. And we got plenty of storage here. We have nice boat latch hardware, plenty of storage. Same thing here. Full size drawer, and then you've seen the toilet, which is nice and conveniently located. And you see this drawer is a bit shallower than the others. That's because behind here, and I'll show you real quick, we have our heating system, which I love. This is one of my favorite parts of the van. This is called a Rickson system, and what it does is it has a furnace that sips a little bit of gas from your diesel gas tank underneath the truck, and it heats up this glycol solution in the furnace and runs cold water through a heat exchanger, so I get my hot water through that, also get my hot air from this unit here. And then the control for it is right here. This is our thermostat. I can turn this on. See, once I click it on, it'll tell you what the temperature is inside the van. I can raise the temperature and set that, and it will hold the van at that temperature. Also here is where I have all my plumbing, my water pump, freshwater tank. Everything's conveniently located so you can service it. All my valves. Also, the mixing valve for this Rickson system is here. So because this comes out at about 180 degrees, so we mix it with cold to get the right temperature of the hot water. And that says on-demand hot water, as long as you have water in the tank. All right, so up above the galley, we have these nice upper cabinets that are, again, sheathed in this beautiful looking cedar. And cabinets are all finished throughout. Nice actuators to hold them open. And again, this beautiful, I love these boat latch hardware. They're really heavy duty metal, really nicely made. Also, we have this custom made headliner shelf here, which is super solid. I mean, I could do pull-ups off this thing. If I could do a pull-up, I would. And this is where I keep my window covers. We have these window covers. They pop in and out, and they're made by Van Made Gear. Great company. Makes these window covers, and they clip on with magnets. So you'll see they're really nicely made. And these clip onto the side windows. They just magnet right on. I have them throughout. You have a windshield, side windows, and then the T-vent windows, which are really nice. You can half roll them up. It's just nice having this privacy. These I'll just show you real quick. Just to plug, Van Made Gear made these. They're really nice. They can magnet up halfway on the T-vent windows. I'll show you. There you go. They just magnet up. If you want to use the window, they magnet up like that. Very easy. You can tie them up. You can leave them on when you drive. Really easy to kind of set up and put away. Also, we have these bug screens here, which, if you notice, there's a Velcro strip all the way around here, and these are great for those buggy summer nights when you're camping, trying to keep those pests out of your living space. Next, we'll move on to the dinette and the bed, which I really like this feature for rainy days when you're stuck inside the truck and you have to do your cooking in here, maybe you're a little cooped up. It's nice to just have some extra seating. So you can have two people sitting down with it. I have a little goon table, which is also a really great piece of hardware for this van. I love these, and you can easily set up a table like this, and that makes a nice section for dining, having your coffee. If you want to set up a computer and work, it makes it really nice. And when the bikes aren't in the way, you can just slide this underneath the table and get it out of the way. All right, so also we have plenty of storage underneath. I actually have cushions being upholstered right now. They're not finished yet, but they will be soon. And you got plenty of storage in here. I keep a step to get in and out of bed easily. So sometimes I need it, sometimes I just use the bench. But all right, so now on to the bed. One of my favorite features about being on the road is being able to sleep comfortably wherever you park. So this is nice. For me, this is great, but if I'm sleeping with my girlfriend, it's easy to just turn this into a queen size mattress, right? Done. So there you go. Nice and comfortable. All right, now let's head around back and check out the garage. All right, first on the outside, I got an Illuminous ladder, really nicely built to go with the Illuminous roof rack. Great company, love their stuff. And here is your gear garage. So again, I love the woodworking, so I made really nice wood panels for the finish. Everything is covered. I like having this headboard, keeps the pillows from sliding back. Also have the option for an outdoor shower here. It's very easy to kind of just put it anywhere you want. You can suction this cup to the window if you want. Gives you multiple options for showering. Again, you have the water tank here, so it's very open. You can see the level, and also extra storage. You can never have too much storage. You fill the water tank through this here, and you can also hook up your city fill through here. So that's convenient when you're at an RV park and you don't want to keep filling up your water jug. Also got plenty of storage back here, some garage lighting on a dimmer switch. Here it is. And this is my electrical cabinet. 3,000 watt inverter. Everything's labeled. Also, to go with that power system, we have 400 amp hours of lithium ion. That's a Battleborn battery bank, so plenty of juice to get you off grid. So the way I designed this truck kept in my mind that weight is a big issue and everything needs to be balanced. So obviously water weighs a lot, so I have just on the right side is the water tank, and then all my other systems to compensate for that weight are on this side. The electrical, the battery bank, and the heating system is all on this side of the van to kind of counteract that. This is my gear rack, which is really convenient for any of you that have a lot of gear. I like to travel with a lot of gear, so it's important to be able to get down, pull it out, strap it up any which way. And these drawer slides are rated for 500 pounds each, so you can put 1,000 pounds of gear on here, no problem. Really nice feature of this van. Hi, welcome to my roof deck. Look at this beautiful view of Lower Manhattan. We got a 405 watt Panasonic solar panel that powers our Battle-Born lithium battery bank and a 3000 watt inverter to power the rest of the coach. All right, so now on the outside of the van, again, luminous running boards to make it easier to get in and out of because these vans are so tall. You see this little silver thing? That's the muffler for that Rixon's heating system. You've got your furnace is mounted on the inside of this underneath, and this is the muffler. So you get hot air coming out. Beautiful little system. I love that system. Look up Rixon's Enterprises.
Noah, thank you very much for taking the time today to meet us at this beautiful location. Can you tell us what's next for you?
Well, this van is for sale, and I currently have 3 other vans I'm working on. I have a 148 Transit high roof all-wheel drive, Ford Transit rather. I have a Sprinter 4x4 170 and a Sprinter 170 extended dually 4x4. So a lot of projects coming up. You can find me at noahsmarkbuilds.com, and it's also Noah's Mark Builds Instagram.
I'm going to make sure I link to your Instagram and your website in the description. I can't wait to see what's next for you. I'm sure my viewers are going to want to follow along. Well, this is Patrick with New Jersey's Outdoor Adventures YouTube channel. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please like this video, comment, share, and subscribe. I love it. We'll see you soon.